Before I start using this DtraderHub Smart Bot version 1, here is everything you need to know about it. Here is where you set your normal trade parameters, your market. This is the recommended default candle interval, and this is a 60-second candle interval. Now here's where things get interesting. Interesting to mean you should be keen on this part if you intend to use this bot. Now, the expected profit and the martingale level on this bot are not set initially. You have to start running the bot, and then it will prompt you what is your expected profit, what is your martingale level. Now, and the martingale level is just the multiplying factor. In case you lose, it multiplies your initial amount. Before you get to initial amount, the maximum loss is the maximum loss the bot is willing to tolerate before resetting. And obviously it is also what you are willing to tolerate to lose. In this case, I have a 45 USD. I am only willing to tolerate losing 10 USD. The initial amount is obviously your starting stake. The win amount is the amount the bot aims to win per trade. Most traders have this similar and advise the same. Now, policy simply tracks the current position or state of the bot. On the back end, there is 0 to mean it's neutral. When it's 1, it buys, and when it's 2, it sells. Okay, just in case you go for rise and fall and then you put both. And then there's the tick, which is the duration or the tick size for each trade. There is the J loss. Now the J loss counters for consecutive losses. What does that mean? You lose one, J loss knows you've lost one. If you lose the second consecutive, it knows you've lost now consecutively twice, and so on. Now active is just active. It should have been spelled active, and it just means or indicates if the bot is active or not. Now the T loss is the total loss that you're willing also to tolerate. The total, not consecutive. The total, if you have like 20 trades in a row, say you're only willing to tolerate 10 not consecutive but total losses. In this case, I'll set it to 4, but 4 is not realistic. If you're going to have like 30 consecutive trades, so I'll move it to kind of like 10, because if you win 20 out of 30, that is still maximum profit. This PO is a variable to track the position or the state of the bot, like we discussed earlier. This is the same as this one. C loss is same as J loss. They track, consecutive losses, C loss and J loss. Now this gap is very interesting because it is the calculated value based on price movements. The gap that you're interested on historical data, the gap that you're interested based on price movements. Let's move down in the purchase conditions. What you need to know about the purchase conditions here, these ones, just leave them as they are, because when the bot is 10, it looks for a put or a fall trade. If it is 20, then it looks for class. It looks for a call or a rise trade. Okay, now the risk management. Before risk management, let us start with the technical analysis. Now the bot calculates the gap based on the difference between the highs and the low prices of the recent candles, and then it compares this current tick with this historical candle data, and then it makes its decisions. Okay, then it checks for specific conditions like whether the current price is above or below the certain threshold before it makes the trade. Risk management. As you've seen, there is the martingale, which is self-explanatory. If you lose, it increases the initial position by a factor, which will be prompted, and then unaingiza. Now, another risk management in this bot is that if it reaches the maximum loss amount, this one, okay, it resets this trade size. Okay. In short, it inarudi hapa kwa win amount. If it gets to the maximum amount of losses, it resets to 0.35. Now, whether your martingale had gotten you to like 20 USD, but then if you get to a maximum loss, it will reset to your win amount. That, I believe, is all you need to know. Apart from that, there is the notification and the alerts on the journal. It will show you what is on when it starts trading. It will show analyzing when it is processing data, and then bot is off when it stops trading because of reasons that maybe you've gotten to maximum profit or expected profit, or maybe your the exit conditions are total loss, the T loss is uliweka hapa have been met, or if it reaches a predefined number of consecutive losses which you set at C loss. Okay, this C loss, it keeps track of the consecutive losses. So if I set the C loss to 5, if there are 5 consecutive losses, the bot exits. That is all you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. So on the next video, this 45 wants to see fire. If you're watching this video, this bot is already available in my Telegram channel, and if you want to get to Telegram, let's see if you want to get to Telegram, TikTok. Okay. If you want to get to Telegram, hit Linktree, and then Telegram, and then open in browser, and then it will get you here.